Here on PrizePicks for Tuesday, February 28th. Before I get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF. They will match 100% of your first deposit. There's a Discord link in the description where the main server is completely free. We do also have that Patreon link in the description where I do post all the plays I'm making on PrizePicks for each given sport that I do play. Deep dive core analysis, write-ups on 5 to 6 to 7 plays. Every single night there is NBA, so keep that in mind. Links are in the description below, but let's not waste any time, you guys. We have a massive slate today. I do also need to mention before I get started that I'm not a gambling expert. This is not financial advice. These are simply just the plays I'm personally looking at making. Hopefully give you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player prop decisions here. These are free plays, you guys, so again, no one's submitting those parlays stuff for yourselves. But let's get right into it, you guys. We have a massive slate today, 10 games on the slate. Really liking the board overall today. The board yesterday was absolutely horrendous. Liking the board a lot today. I got two plays that I'm targeting. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. So the first one I'm targeting is going to be Lou Dort. And I'm targeting his over 24.5 PRA here against the Sacramento Kings. So Lou Dort, he just faced the Kings, right? Had 24 PRA in that matchup. 18-5-1 in 31 minutes. And you can see here, in games this season without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort's PRA, that was his worst PRA game so far this season. He's actually cleared this line in 5 of 6 games, and his only miss being that most recent game. But in that most recent game, what I find most interesting is that he took no free throw attempts. In every other game without Shai Gilgeous, he took at least 5 free throw attempts in each of those games. So, I mean, he had 24 PRA with 0 free throw attempts. I mean, before that, it was 5 of 5, had at least 5 free throw attempts. I think if Dort can get to the line at least 5 to 6 times in this matchup, this should be a clear over of 24.5 PRA. Just a couple of things. So without Shai Gilgeous on the floor this season at home in a 208-minute sample size, Lou Dort averages 25 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, a 27.3 usage, right, which is actually an 8.8% usage bump. 9.3 more points per game with Shai off the floor as well. 0.7 more assists. Negative 0.4 rebounds, but we know Dort can get 4 or 5 rebounds for us pretty easily. On the season, averaging 4.4 rebounds, 14 points, and 2.2 assists. He does shoot a lot better at home, 15.4 points per game at home compared to 12.7 on the road. He does shoot 43.6% from the field compared to 37.2 home versus away. I like the odds here as well. We got some sportsbooks having this listed at 25.5 with even odds. Caesars has this over 24.5 minus 133 here. Like I said, great odds here for Lou Dort. 5 of 6 games without Shai Gilgeous on the floor. He's hit the over on this. Most recent game, 24 PRA with 0 free throw attempts here. Again, love this spot here. Great over-under as well. We're looking at, what is this spread? Over-under is 234.5 with a 3-point spread. I think there's no reason Dort doesn't play, 33, 32 plus minutes in this matchup without Shai on the floor. A great game environment for PRA for a player like Lou Dort, the highest usage on the team with Shai Gilgeous off the floor. But yeah, hopefully you can get to the free throw line here, and I do think this should be able to clear for us. I mean, we're talking about 24 PRA or better in 6 games here without Shai on the floor, and his only miss was when he had 0 free throw attempts. So first play is going to be Lou Dort over 24.5 PRA. The second one I'm targeting here is one that, I mean, he got to be at one, like, not the most inconsistent, but just it's pretty crazy. But I'm taking Jordan Poole over 29.5 PRA here. But before I get into the Jordan Poole analysis, I do want to talk about Thrive Fantasy really quickly. There is a free square on Thrive Fantasy. Will Anthony Edwards score 1 point? Free square if you use promo code TUFF, or you can use the promo link in the description below of this video to sign up for Thrive Fantasy. Thrive Fantasy, they do have the highest multipliers in the industry. They also have these contests that are super fun to enter. A little bit of a different type of concept here. But Thrive Fantasy, you can see here, 2 of 2 is 3.6 extra entry. 3 of 3 is 6.2 extra entry. 4 of 4 is 11 extra entry. So without question, the highest multipliers in the industry. Again, just wanted to mention this to you guys. Link is in the description below to sign up for Thrive Fantasy. Anthony Edwards free square today as well. Will he score 1 point? Obviously a free square. You can add this to a 5-man parlay on Thrive Fantasy. I think entry amounts up to $10. So again, Thrive Fantasy, promo code TUFF, link in the description below. But let's get back to it. Jordan Poole over 29.5 points plus assists. So right off the bat here, this matchup, great over-under. 236 over-under, 4-point spread. Golden State's 4-point favorites. It's Damian Lillard's show, right? So I definitely think Jordan Poole's going to have to score. They're going to have to go back. Jordan Poole's going to have to score in this game for Golden State to win. They're going to go back and forth, back and forth. Firepower with firepower. Now, Jordan Poole, in two games this season versus Portland, 45 PA and 47 PA. He's had 38 and 7, and he had 41 and 6 in 2 games this season versus Portland Trailblazers, right? So this is the game he played in December, Golden State versus Portland. Let's see if Curry played in this game. This game, obviously without Steph Curry, 41 and 6, 14 for 23 from the field. And then in the other game, most recently, I mean, this was February 8th. This was 20 days ago. He had 45 PA. He had 38 and 7 against Portland in Portland, right? So this is at home here. We know Jordan Poole, the Warriors as a whole play much better at home. We can see here, over the last 30 days, Portland giving up the most assists to the point guard position, 9.6 assists per game to the point guard position. We know Jordan Poole can give us 20, 25 points pretty easily if he just shoots the ball well and he plays the right way, right? It just seems Jordan Poole, he just gets lost in his own game sometimes. Over his last 6 games, he is averaging 10.5 potential assists, converting 5.3 of those. And some good odds for us as well. Minus 130 here on Party Casino and BetMGM to go over 29.5. But I just think this line is just a little too low for a player who, in this same exact matchup without Curry, has had 45 PA and 47 PA. I think in this matchup as well, there was no Curry. So in 2 matchups this season with this same exact scenario, he's had smash this over 45 and 47 PA. I think Draymond Green is going to be back for this game, which I do think helps Jordan Poole quite a bit. Yeah, he's probable, which is a very good sign for us here as well. Great game environment. Portland's defense not horrible, but they have been really struggling to defend the point guard position all season long. 236 over under with a 4-point spread. Jordan Poole should see massive minutes in this game. No Wiggins, no Curry here. Like Jordan Poole over 29.5 PA. Here are the 2 plays here for this YouTube video. We're taking Lou Dort over 24.5 PRA and Jordan Poole over 29.5 points plus assists. So again, let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these plays. Drop a like on this video, you guys. All the links for everything is in the description below. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.